Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video, we are going to be looking at the messages for the month of September 2021. I just want to apologize for the slight change in setup this month. Unfortunately, I've been feeling very drained lately and I've been dealing with bouts of depression, so I didn't have it in me to go on camera this month. I apologize for that, and I also apologize for my lack of consistency and just not posting as much as I normally have been. It's just been a difficult time for me, so I just want to thank you all in advance for being patient with me, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Gemini, so your message for September started with me hearing the Mario theme song, and it's from the original Nintendo, and I think it might be the second one. So the music's from the first one, but I think it's the second one where they have the map of the different levels that you can go to. Anyways, so they're showing me you hovering above the next level of your life. And there's nothing preventing you from starting it except for you. And they're saying you're waiting to press play to start the next level of your life. That's all you have to do is press play. So they're showing me that the doorway is open. And some of you are delaying entering this next level for some reason, and some of you, this may be fears. There's so many different reasons why you could be delaying moving forward. But they're saying, but by doing this, you are also delaying your gratification of reaching your goals, of living that life that you've been dreaming of living, okay? So they're saying, like, take some time right now to think about what is holding you back from moving forward. And they're saying, like, this doesn't have to be a huge deep dive right now, because they're saying this could be even like surface level stuff right now. And so just don't get discouraged. But what is it? So one of the examples that they're giving me is someone having a fear of opening up their heart to new love or new connection. So this could be friendships as well. And they're saying, like, try to think about why this is. So they're saying, for those of you who are looking for a partner or for friendships, I'm also hearing get out in the world, put yourself out there. And I know this can be really difficult, especially right now with COVID restrictions and everything, but you don't have to physically put yourself out there. They're saying, that would be good for some of you, but for others of you, maybe it's about joining a dating site, or maybe it's about letting your friends know that, hey, I'm ready to date and this is the type of person that I'm looking for. Okay. Maybe it's just joining a gym or something like that, getting yourself out there. And they gave me, this is so embarrassing, but they gave me like a Rapunzel analogy. So years back, my friends were talking to me, and I've always been on this search for the man of my dreams. And I'm an introvert, though. I don't like putting myself out there. I've always felt self-conscious about myself. And my friends were kind of like, Jenna, it's like you're a friggin' princess in a tower and you're waiting for this prince to come, but how are you supposed to meet him if you don't friggin' leave your tower? And then it's true, right? It's so true. And of course, I didn't learn from that then, to the point where my grandfather, who has passed away, had to come into one of my dreams and was like, Jenna, you need to get out there. Right? So sometimes we can really keep ourselves stagnant and hold ourselves back due to these fears. And again, my guides are like, some of this stuff is just like surface level. We just need to push ourselves a little harder, okay? For some of you, this could be a fear of failure. And my guides are just saying, for that one, they're saying, think about yourself a year from now, okay? You're probably going to feel worse by having regrets of not starting earlier than you would have felt if maybe you started and you quote unquote failed. And they're saying, really, there's no such thing as failure in this case, because you learn from your mistakes, right? So if you're trying to start a business and it fails, well, now you know the next time that you're starting what not to do. You know exactly what you're going to do, right? So don't look at that as being a negative thing. Another example that they gave me is some of you, this has to do with maybe having a lack of finances right now and feeling that that is holding you back from being able to move forward in some way, shape, or form, okay? And what I'm hearing is make it work with what you have. So they're really encouraging you to be resourceful right now. This is going to look so different for everyone, but this is the example that they're giving me, okay? So they're saying if somebody wanted to start a YouTube channel, but they didn't have a video camera, well, do you have a cell phone that has that does recording, right? Or can you borrow one from a friend? Do you have a webcam in one of your computers? You know, it might not be your ideal camera or the ideal quality, but hey, you're starting. You're actually starting to do something about this, right? And who knows, whatever this is, you can start doing it. Maybe you make money from it and you can eventually go and buy that camera or buy that equipment. Okay, that's what they're saying. And there's this book that I'm reading right now, and for some reason they want me to talk about it. And it's called Start Late, Finish Rich or something like that. I can't remember. I literally just started reading it. But this is what he's talking about. He says, you just need to start, right? You just need to start, and you need to take little steps, and that's what's going to help you, all right? Now, another thing that I'm getting for some of you is that this has to do with you having scattered thoughts and attention, as well as feeling overwhelmed and maybe not knowing what to do or where to start. And this is very common. I feel this for myself as well. But with your reading, there was so much examples and so many things that came out. I was trying to organize everything and it was just it was chaos. My guides are saying it was chaos. It was giving me a headache. So they're really saying, like, work on organization right now. And this could be just doing a brain dump. That's what they told me. So take out a piece of paper and write down everything that you want to achieve or what you feel that you need to do to achieve it. Like literally, if it's in your head, get it out. Write it all out. And they're saying it might look and feel chaotic right now, but the pieces will start coming together soon. And they also said shortly. So what I gathered from this is they also mean this could be your life, right? So your life may look like it's very chaotic right now and there's a bunch of pieces, like they're showing me someone juggling a bunch of things right now and they're saying, don't worry about it. Right now, it could be a little chaotic, but things are going to start to come together very soon, they're saying. So don't worry about it. And they said, this is how we create change, one piece at a time. Okay, so after your brain dump, you might think, okay, you know, I'm feeling that this one area is where I should focus all of my energy on right now. Okay, if you cannot move forward yet with another area, where can you move forward? And again, they're saying, be resourceful, honey. What can you do? Is there an area where maybe they're showing any examples with me? So the financial aspect, not feeling that I can't move forward much without having more finances, is so me right now. And what my guides were showing me is like, well, Jenna, you have stuff that you want to get rid of. So what if you start selling a couple of items and, you know, then you would have extra money and you'd be getting rid of this. That's what I feel that I can do right now. Is there another part of my life that I feel I can't really move forward on? Absolutely. So try to find where you can move forward. And if you're having difficulties with that, just ask your angels and guides and they will tell you. They will show you through your intuition where's the best area that you could focus on right now? What would be the most beneficial for you? And they will be happy to help you, okay? They're also showing me the word ancestors. So your ancestors really want to help you. If you don't feel comfortable talking to your angels and guides, your deceased grandfather, your deceased grandmother, whoever you feel connected to, absolutely ask them for help, okay? So now what they also said to me was, you decide how the next week, month, year, etc. of your life goes. It's up to you. And I'm seeing that some of you are feeling sad, or you're feeling down about lacking whatever this is that you're working towards or wanting to work towards, whatever it is that you're desiring, okay? And that's okay. And they're saying it's okay to let those feelings out. It's okay to feel that, but they're saying don't dwell on that feeling, all right? I know with me, sometimes I just have those days where it's like, I have to let it out. I might cry, but they're saying dust yourself off and try again. And that's what I've been trying to do too. Especially lately, some of you might be feeling that heavy collective energy and it might be bringing you down. They're saying, just do what you can right now. Do what you can with what you have. Whether that's energy, whether that's actual physical resources, do what you can, okay? And they're saying, if you're feeling sad, again, feel those feelings, don't dwell on them, and instead use that energy to work towards your goals. They're saying, use it as fuel. I don't have this. Well, I'm going to have this. And use that as your fuel to move towards that goal, okay? And they're also saying, if you start to feel down while you're working towards this, if you're feeling lost in any way, you could be working towards this for a few months and feel good, and then you might have a down period. You might feel lost or discouraged. They're saying take time to reconnect. And this came up in a few of your cards, okay? And I'm hearing reconnect with yourself, reconnect with nature, and there's a big emphasis on that because that can help you reconnect with yourself. So whether you sit out in nature, you go for a walk, that sort of thing. And they're also saying reconnect with your goals, okay? If you hit a wall in your journey working towards something, things don't seem to be working out, reconnect, okay? They're saying you can take a step back, ask your angels and guides or your ancestors for help in this case, all right? And they're saying that there's nothing wrong with taking some time to rest and refocus, to evaluate what's working for you and what isn't. An example that they gave me there is, okay, are you more productive with working in the morning? Are you more productive at working in the afternoon or night? That sort of thing. What is working best for you and what isn't? They're also showing me TV. Have you been watching too much TV? Is it distracting you? Maybe instead reading a book. That's what they have me doing right now. Okay. And I feel so much better reading a book as opposed to watching TV, right? Whatever this is, they're saying, take some time to figure it out. That's totally okay. And they're saying this may have to happen often. There's nothing wrong with that. Companies might be doing that too, right? Every quarter, let's check in. Every quarter, let's check in with ourselves. Let's run ourselves like a business, they're saying in this case. Okay, so where I live, we're going into fall. So maybe I start now, and then at the end of the year, I think, okay, what's working for me? Or maybe going into the winter season, what's working for me? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And they're saying if you do these check-in periods, this can be really beneficial for you, Gemini, because okay, well, crap, the last 2 weeks, I've gone off the rails. I may have been focusing on other things that aren't really that important. Sometimes that happens in life. And they're saying if you have these checkpoints, then okay, all right, yep, now I got to get back on it. We might have checkpoints like that somewhere in our lives. I know I have it with my food. Maybe there's been a couple of events where, my grandma, we had her birthday party. There was a lot of cake there. And then something else happens. In October, we have Thanksgiving in Canada. We have that. Then there's my mom's birthday, my birthday, and then beginning of November is my dad's birthday. Okay, I know I have to be careful around this time of the year so that I'm not overeating with cake and that sort of thing, right? And I'm laughing, but I know in my body, oh, nope, now this is my checkpoint. They're saying maybe Monday is my checkpoint in the eating healthy analogy. Monday is like, okay, I really need to eat healthy this week because I know that I've been overindulging a little bit. Anyways, so that's what they're saying, right? Just take things one step at a time. Figure out what is working for you, what isn't. And you can take a little bit with this. Don't worry about this. This isn't like, they're saying things aren't set in stone here, okay? But they do encourage you to start sooner than later. Then you can avoid having some of those regrets, right? Now, Gemini, the last thing that they want me to say to you is open yourself up to love, to change, to new ideas, to new ways of thinking and new ways of doing, which I love that. So I hope you, Gemini, have a wonderful month of September. Just get started. They're saying just get started, love. That's all you have to do is just get started. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful September. Let me know if this resonates and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.